have I waited for this moment? The memories you bring of your lush and beautiful earth. Green fields and blue skies. The simple shepherds and their flocks.
Ever felt like there's more to the story? That's the magic of documentaries. They take you beyond the headlines, into the heart of what really happened. From celebrity scandals to historical mysteries, get ready to discover the truths that will leave you speechless. For over half a century, Star Trek has inspired dreamers with its vision of a boundless future. But what lies beneath the surface of this iconic series? Hidden struggles, clever tricks, and untold stories shape the show you love. Let's peel back the curtain and explore the secrets even lifelong fans might have missed, starting with the remarkable journey of one of its stars. Grace Lee Whitney breathed life into Yeoman Janice Rand, a character poised to be Captain Kirk's confidant and perhaps something more. Yet, after just 8 episodes, her role vanished from Star Trek, the original series. In her 1998 memoir, The Longest Trek: My Tour of the Galaxy, Whitney shared a heart-wrenching truth. She endured a traumatic assault by a studio executive, which she believed led to her sudden exit. This glimpse into 1960s Hollywood's shadows underscores the personal toll she faced. Filming The Enemy Within, where an evil Kirk threatens Rand, was especially grueling for her. Yet she praised William Shatner's kindness on set. After years battling addiction, Whitney's resilience shone through as she returned for Star Trek films and Voyager. Fans cherish her strength, reflected in her words. "Spock valued me for my heart, not my appearance," a testament to Rand's quiet dignity. What if a network could quietly dismantle a cultural icon? Star Trek faced just that fate. After 2 seasons, a fan-driven letter-writing campaign, spearheaded by B.O. Trimble, saved the show from cancellation. But NBC had other plans. The 3rd season's budget plummeted from $185,000 to $175,000 per episode, crippling production. Sets were recycled, effects scaled back, and scripts simplified. Worse, the show was banished to the Friday 10 p.m. death slot, where viewership tanked. Gene Roddenberry, heartbroken by NBC's tactics, stepped away, leaving producer Fred Freiberger to navigate the chaos. The result was a season many fans find lackluster, yet Star Trek's spirit endured, soaring in syndication to become a global phenomenon. How did it survive such odds? The bond between William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy mirrored the legendary friendship of Kirk and Spock, but it wasn't always smooth sailing. Early on, Shatner felt eclipsed by Nimoy's rising fame as Spock, creating tension on set. Over time, shared experiences forged a deep connection. They attended conventions, supported each other's milestones, and became like brothers. But in the years before Nimoy's 2015 passing, their friendship fractured. Shatner, in his 2022 memoir Boldly Go, revealed Nimoy cut contact, possibly over unauthorized footage in Shatner's documentary, The Captains. Despite Shatner's heartfelt attempts to reconcile, the rift remained unresolved, leaving him to mourn a cherished friend. What could have caused such a divide? Picture the fierce Klingons in Day of the Dove, their belts gleaming with alien tech. Now imagine those buckles are bubble wrap? Painted gold, this everyday packing material became a futuristic prop, a stroke of genius from Star Trek's budget-strapped team. Phasers started as toy guns, and control panels were cobbled from hardware store switches. This resourcefulness defined the show's charm, turning limitations into iconic designs. Once you spot the bubble wrap, you'll never unsee it, a reminder of the creativity that fueled Star Trek's universe. In the Corbomite maneuver, the Enterprise faces the Fesarius, a colossal alien ship. Its intricate design? Hundreds of ping-pong balls, halved and painted to mimic advanced technology. On 1960s TVs, they glowed convincingly, fooling audiences. The props team's ingenuity didn't stop there. Salt shakers became medical scanners, and vegetable peelers doubled as diagnostic tools. These clever hacks built a believable future, proving Star Trek's magic lay in its imagination. Few symbols are as iconic as the Vulcan salute, introduced by Leonard Nimoy's Spock. But where did it come from? Nimoy, drawing from his Jewish roots, recalled a childhood memory of priests performing a blessing with hands forming the Hebrew letter Shin, symbolizing Almighty God. He adapted this for Amok Time, creating the single-handed gesture paired with Live Long and Prosper. This salute became a universal emblem of peace, uniting fans across generations. How did a childhood ritual become a sci-fi legend? Our journey through Star Trek's hidden stories left us marveling at the ingenuity behind its creation, from bubble-wrap Klingon belts to the profound origins of the Vulcan salute. Now, let's dive deeper into the final frontier, where personal legacies, budget wizardry, and subtle rivalries shaped a series that still captivates millions. These tales reveal the heart of Star Trek, and they're just as gripping as any starship battle. The Vulcan salute, with its split fingers and the words, "Live long and prosper," is more than a gesture. It's a global symbol of hope. Did you know this iconic sign, first seen in Amok Time, carries the weight of ancient tradition? Leonard Nimoy, Spock's soulful portrayer, drew it from his Jewish upbringing in Boston's West End. As a boy, he glimpsed priests performing a Hebrew blessing, their hands forming a V to represent Shaddai, or Almighty God, Vulcan salute origin. Though told not to look, Nimoy peeked, and that sacred image lingered. Years later, he suggested it as a Vulcan greeting, and it clicked instantly. Fans embraced it, from convention halls to everyday greetings, even inspiring a proposed statue in Nimoy's hometown, Vulcan Salute Statue. It's a reminder that Star Trek's magic often comes from deeply human roots. But how do you explore strange new worlds on a shoestring budget? Enter the Transporter, Star Trek's game-changing invention. Imagine beaming from ship to planet in seconds. That's the magic born not from science, but from necessity. In the 1960s, Star Trek's budget couldn't afford weekly shuttle landings or the Enterprise touching down. A single landing sequence could cost thousands, eating into the $185,000 per episode budget, Transporter budget. So the team dreamed up a device that could dematerialize and rematerialize crew members instantly. Debuting in The Man Trap, the Transporter's shimmering lights and whooshing sound became iconic. Early scripts called it an energy matter scrambler, designed to feel alien yet believable. Gene Roddenberry later said it freed the show to tell bolder stories, proving that limitations can spark brilliance. Now let's meet a real-life hero behind one of Star Trek's most beloved characters. James Doohan, who played the ever-reliable Scotty, carried a secret on set. He was missing his right middle finger. This wasn't a special effect, but a mark of his courage during World War II. On D-Day, June 6, 1944, Doohan stormed Juno Beach with the Royal Canadian Artillery, braving gunfire to neutralize snipers and lead his men through minefields. Tragically, a fellow soldier's errant shot struck him 6 times, one severing his finger. Doohan D-Day. A cigarette case stopped a bullet to his chest, saving his life. On Star Trek, Doohan hid his injury with clever camera work and occasional prosthetics, but sharp-eyed fans spotted in episodes like The Trouble with Tribbles. His resilience mirrors Scotty's knack for fixing the impossible. Even Star Trek's opening credits tell a story of subtle rivalry. Ever notice William Shatner's name looms larger than Leonard Nimoy's? That's no accident. It was written into a 1966 contract. A studio memo demanded Nimoy's name appear at 75% the size of Shatner's, cementing Shatner's top billing as Captain Kirk, credit sizes. Kirk was meant to be the star, but Spock's calm logic stole fans' hearts, sparking tensions behind the scenes. Shatner reportedly felt overshadowed as Nimoy's popularity soared. Early credits listed Shatner as starring, while Nimoy was simply Leonard Nimoy as Mr. Spock. Later, also starring was added for Nimoy, a nod to his growing fame, but his name stayed smaller. It's a quiet detail that echoes the dynamic between Kirk's bravado and Spock's understated strength. Our journey through Star Trek's hidden stories has revealed the ingenuity and heart behind this iconic series. From bubble wrap props to the Vulcan Salute's sacred origins, we've uncovered secrets that deepen our love for the final frontier. Now, in this final act, we explore more surprising details, from evolving badges to economic paradoxes, that show how Star Trek's universe mirrors our own. But what if I told you that even the smallest elements, like a pipe label or a background schematic, hold stories as vast as the galaxy itself? Let's find out. What if the symbol of Starfleet wasn't always what it seems? In the original series, the Delta insignia, now synonymous with Starfleet, was unique to the Enterprise. Other ships, like the USS Constellation in the Doomsday Machine, sported a pretzel-like swirl, while the USS Exeter's crew in the Omega Glory wore rectangular badges. This variety stemmed from a production oversight, later corrected when Star Trek the Motion Picture in 1979 standardized the Delta, honoring the Enterprise's legacy. Inspired by NASA's Arrowhead logo, the Delta symbolizes exploration and progress, a nod to real-world space ambitions. Ever glanced at the Enterprise's corridors and noticed something odd? Scattered among the ship's pipes are labels reading GNDN, an acronym for Goes Nowhere Does Nothing. This cheeky in-joke, crafted by set designers like John Jeffries, adorned non-functional pipes meant to make the set look futuristic. The gag was so beloved that Deep Space Nine's Trials and Tribulations included a GNDN pipe as a tribute. It's a testament to the crew's humor, turning budget constraints into a lasting piece of Star Trek lore. Speaking of Easter eggs, let's turn our attention to the Master System's display on the Enterprise D. This detailed schematic was more than a functional part of the set. It was a canvas for the production team's creativity. Hidden within its intricate design are Easter eggs that only the most observant fans would notice. For example, there's a Porsche car tucked away in the saucer section, a nod to earthly luxury in the midst of space. There's also a duck and a mouse, adding a touch of whimsy to the high-tech environment. And let's not forget the Nomad probe, a homage to the original series. These little surprises show how much love and attention went into every aspect of Star Trek, even the background details. How do Klingons and humans chat so effortlessly? The universal translator embedded in communicators and ship systems instantly decodes languages by analyzing brainwave frequencies. From Enterprise's Hoshi Sato refining early versions to Discovery's struggles with Saurian dialects, the device isn't flawless, faltering with metaphorical languages like in the Next Generation's Darmok. Its real-world parallels, like Meta's seamless AI translation system, hint at a future where communication barriers fade. Does money exist in a utopian future? Jean-Luc Picard claimed in First Contact that the 24th century has no money, with humanity driven by self-improvement. Yet, Deep Space Nine shows Federation credits and gold-pressed latinum in use, especially with Ferengi traders. Replicators eliminate scarcity within the Federation, but trade with other species requires currency. This nuance reflects Star Trek's complex vision of a post-scarcity society, challenging us to rethink wealth's role. Let's spotlight William Shatner, the face of Captain Kirk. With a $100 million net worth, Shatner's wealth spans a 70-year career. He owns a Martha's Vineyard ranch and a Studio City home, but no private jets or flashy cars like his Kirk persona might suggest. His watch collection includes a classic Rolex, reflecting understated elegance. Shatner's Priceline.com stock options, earned through iconic ads, skyrocketed his wealth, while books and Boston legal roles added millions. Comprehensive insurance likely protects his assets. His journey from a $5,000 per episode Star Trek salary to Space Traveler Inn teaches resilience and diversification. No Star Trek story would be complete without its captain, William Shatner, whose portrayal of Kirk defined the franchise. Once a young actor in Canadian theater, Shatner became a global icon, but his career extends far beyond the Enterprise. He's released albums like Why Not Me and Shatner Claus, collaborated with Eggard Watch Company, and served as Priceline's negotiator for over a decade. His car collection reflects his flair: a 1968 Jaguar XKE, a 1966 Shelby Mustang GT 350, and a 1974 Porsche 911, blending classic style with power dot. While his real estate remains private, his $100 million net worth suggests luxurious holdings. Likely insured for health and assets, Shatner's financial strategy, diversifying into acting, music, and endorsements, teaches the value of adaptability, ensuring longevity in a volatile industry. From his early days to his 2021 Blue Origin spaceflight, Shatner's life mirrors Star Trek's spirit of exploration. Star Trek itself remains a beacon, inspiring NASA engineers and linguists alike. Its hidden details, badges, pipes, and translators reveal a legacy built on creativity and heart. So, what Star Trek secret reshaped your view of the final frontier? Star Trek's legacy lies in its ability to blend imagination with humanity's complexities. From badges to economic systems, these details reveal a universe built on creativity and hope. Shatner's enduring success mirrors the show's impact, inspiring generations to boldly go forward. As we conclude our three-part exploration of Star Trek's hidden stories, it's evident this series transcends its sci-fi roots to become a vibrant tapestry of human resilience, boundless creativity, and enduring cultural impact. We've journeyed through the inspiring story of Grace Lee Whitney, whose portrayal of Yeoman Janice Rand left an indelible mark on Star Trek, the original series. Born Marianne Chase in Ann Arbor, Michigan in 1930, Whitney began her career at 14 as a singer on Detroit's WJR radio, later performing alongside jazz icons like Billie Holiday and Buddy Rich. Her Broadway debut in Top Banana and roles in films like Some Like It Hot showcased her versatility, but it was her time as Rand that captured fans' hearts. After a traumatic experience with a studio executive led to her departure from the show, Whitney faced years of personal struggle. Yet her resilience shone through. She found sobriety, embraced her faith, and returned to Star Trek in films like The Motion Picture, The Search for Spock, The Voyage Home, and The Undiscovered Country, as well as a guest role in Voyager's Flashback. Her 1998 memoir, The Longest Trek, My Tour of the Galaxy, shared her journey, inspiring fans at conventions worldwide. Whitney's story reminds us that even in the darkest moments, hope and determination can light the way forward. We've also marveled at the production team's ingenuity, transforming everyday items into iconic props. With budgets stretched thin, often around $185,000 per episode, the crew turned limitations into opportunities. Klingon belt buckles crafted from painted bubble wrap and the Phasaria ship built from ping-pong balls are testaments to their resourcefulness. These creative solutions didn't just save money, they defined Star Trek's unique aesthetic, making the show's universe feel both futuristic and tangible. The GNDN pipes, labeled Goes Nowhere Does Nothing, added a playful wink, showing the team's humor even under pressure. Another unforgettable moment was uncovering the Vulcan salute's origins, a gesture Leonard Nimoy drew from his Jewish upbringing. As a child in Boston, Nimoy witnessed priests performing a Hebrew blessing, their hands forming a V to symbolize Shaddai, or Almighty God. Years later, he introduced this salute in Amok Time, paired with Live Long and Prosper, creating a symbol of peace that resonates globally. From convention halls to everyday greetings, the salute embodies Star Trek's vision of unity and understanding. William Shatner's journey, too, mirrors the show's spirit of exploration. From navigating on-set dynamics with Nimoy to his historic 2021 Blue Origin spaceflight at age 90, Shatner has lived the boldness of Captain Kirk. His career, spanning 7 decades, grew from a modest $5,000 per episode Star Trek salary to a $100 million net worth, fueled by ventures like Priceline.com stock options and roles in Boston Legal. Shatner's lifestyle reflects understated elegance. A Martha's Vineyard ranch, a Studio City home, and a classic Rolex watch. Yet his space journey captures the same daring that defined Kirk. His story shows how Star Trek's themes of curiosity and courage continue to inspire real-world adventures. These narratives, Whitney's comeback, the crew's ingenuity, Nimoy's cultural contribution, and Shatner's odyssey, reveal Star Trek's core, transforming challenges into triumphs that inspire us all. The series' ability to weave high-concept sci-fi with deeply human stories has kept it relevant for over 50 years, influencing everything from NASA's space program to modern sci-fi like The Expanse. Its vision of a united federation, where humanity transcends greed and prejudice, remains a beacon of hope, even as it grapples with real-world complexities like economic systems and personal struggles. Now I'm eager to hear from you. What's your favorite Star Trek moment? Was it Kirk's battle with his evil twin in The Enemy Within? Spock's mind meld with a Horta in The Devil in the Dark? Or perhaps a quiet scene in the Next Generation's 10 Forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the conversation alive. If you loved this deep dive, Give us a like and join our crew by subscribing. It means the world to our storytelling mission. Looking ahead, we're diving into another sci-fi legend's untold stories. Whether it's the production secrets of a classic like Battlestar Galactica or the personal journeys behind Firefly, we're crafting something special. Follow us on social media or join our Discord to stay in the loop and share your ideas for future videos. If you're new, welcome aboard. Check out our other content, from movie reviews to pop culture analyses, to fuel your fandom. Star Trek's legacy lies in its ability to inspire us to explore, to connect, and to dream. As Gene Roddenberry wrote, "Space, the final frontier, to boldly go where no one has gone before." That mission isn't just about starships, it's about pushing boundaries in our own lives. William Shatner's journey from the captain's chair to the stars reminds us that the spirit of Star Trek lives on in those who dare to dream big. Thank you for joining this voyage through the final frontier. Until next time, live long and prosper.